My mom kicked me out for her new family, then demanded college money for my siblings. When I was 16, my mother sat me down and said, "You're not part of this family anymore." She had just given birth to twins with her new husband, and suddenly, I was an expense she didn't want. Growing up, it was just the two of us. My dad bailed before I was born, and my mom said she didn't ask him for child support out of principle. Thankfully, my grandparents were always there to help. They paid for her schooling, her job interviews, even watched me when she needed a break. Then came her husband. They dated for a few years, got married when I was 8, and eventually had kids. At first, I was happy for her. I thought maybe, just maybe, we could be a real family. But once the twins came along, everything changed. She grew distant, cold, no more I love you, no more checking in on my day. Eventually, she told me flat out, "We can't afford to raise 3 kids. You're old enough to figure things out." I was 16, still in high school, still clinging to the idea that a mother doesn't just choose to let go. I offered to get a job, help out. She said, "No, the twins deserve our resources more than you." That word, "I deserve," burned into my memory. So I left, not because I wanted to, but because staying would have been begging for love that didn't exist anymore. I went to my grandparents' house and never looked back. I worked part-time, finished high school, and later got into college. My mother didn't help, didn't even show up when I moved into my dorm. She said they were saving for the twins' future. Fine, so I saved myself, took loans, worked every weekend, graduated with honors. My grandparents were the only ones there to clap for me when I walked the stage. Fast forward, I'm 33 now, senior manager at the same company I started at right out of college. I'm financially secure, independent, at peace, or I was. Then last month, my mother showed up at my door with her husband. We hadn't spoken in years. I had her blocked everywhere. I thought maybe she had come to apologize. Nope, she said, "We heard you're doing well. The twins are headed to college. You should help out." I stared at her in disbelief. She said I owed her, that she raised me alone and made sacrifices. That now was my chance to repay her by funding her children's tuition. I reminded her she once said they deserved everything more than I did, that I worked my way through college with no support, that she kicked me out of the house at 16, that I was nothing but a burden to her. She called me ungrateful, said I was being selfish, said I hadn't been an easy kid and they were right to focus on the twins instead. I told her she had no right to ask anything of me, not after 18 years of silence. When they refused to leave, I threatened to call the cops. She started emailing me afterward, guilt-tripping me every other day, reminding me of everything she did for me, as if feeding and clothing your own child is some extraordinary favor. And when I blocked her email, she made a new one, and another. I ignored them all, until she showed up at my job, told the front desk she was my mother, and demanded to see me. I wasn't even in that day, but that was it for me. I contacted a lawyer. She crossed a line. Then a few days later, she waited outside my apartment, tried to physically attack me when I told her to leave. The police came, she was arrested, and I filed for a restraining order. Now she's lost everything. Her husband took the twins and moved out. Even my grandparents don't want anything to do with her anymore. And me? I'm moving into a new place. A bigger one. A better one. One where no one will ever make me feel like I don't belong. I was the daughter she threw away, and now I'm the one who gets to shut the door.